Back in the yard, another great day to do some maintenance. We're gonna dive into this Komatsu dozer. Just ordered the cutting edge for that. It will be here tomorrow. We'll install new cutting edge on this. I'm just starting to do some light duty sanding on the blade. I'm gonna take that stack off right now, and that air cleaner, I'm gonna give that a nice new finish, but not going nuts. Just a little DA action, 200 grit on the back of the blade. Get the scaling off and clean it up. I'll just hit it with some quick Komatsu paint now that the temperature's up a little bit. Sand this all down, straighten as much as I could straighten if there's any bends or anything. But my goal is just to do touch up on this machine. It's overall the paint's good. Just, you know, stuff like this. These panels that could come off, like these panels here, get them off, sand them up, paint them. This panel will come off. Any grab handles that are bad, all marked up, we'll redo them. Give it a quick coat, give the bottom a quick coat on the siege frame, and then that will match the rest of this body. Under here, I don't know. I don't think I'll do anything. It just gets all tore up with shovels and everything. Maybe in the summertime I'll tackle that. But just stupid stuff like this. These grab handles here, I'll pop off, repaint them. Probably that. I don't know. We'll play it. Main thing is I want to get this cutting edge on just so we can get it to have a good edge on it when we go to work it. But yeah, let's get this off. All right, 19 mil. Go easy with those. I don't want to. This gun might break a bolt. Set you down here. Wow, she's stuck on there with paint. There we go. Get on out. 7/16 on the air cleaner. The pre-cleaner, I should say. All right, that's stubborn as hell. I took the clamp off and I tapped it a few times, but risk reward, I'm not gonna break or bend or anything just to get paint. So I'll just mask this all off and paint it in place. Little acetone, wipe her down before we shoot it. Get all that dust particles off. I knew I was saving this rocking chair for something. Look at that, huh? Whop! Oh yeah. Little high heat, 1200 Fahrenheit, Home Depot special, black. Give her 2 healthy coats. And she be looking nice. I'm feeling like SOT Metalworks there, Junior. Go check out his channel. He's got a sign. He builds signs. He's always using these kinds of paints. He did a sign for me. You guys will see that soon. It's gonna go in the YouTube studio. SOT Metalworks. You can find them on the internet, Facebook. I'll put a link down in the description, actually. But yeah, he does awesome sign work. And I had a video clip of everything, and I lost all the footage of when I unboxed the sign, and I have no clue where it went. But all right, that's the first coat. We're gonna let this dry up. Go from there. Don't like that finish, so now I'm gonna go with the ultra high heat, which is a semi-gloss or whatever, satin. We'll give that a roll. Gotta have a little shine to her, you know? That's how I want it, just like that. It's probably gonna dry a little bit less, but I don't really know how hot this gets. I mean, on the heat shield part, I could probably just put regular paint, but we'll see how it looks. All right, I'm gonna let that go how that is. It's like a satin, kind of almost flat. I mean, obviously this ain't dry yet, but I went with my regular doobie over here on the heat shields because they're not gonna get hot. I just go with this stuff. I do all my truck frames with that and stuff, the semi-gloss Rust-Oleum. That will look good on that. Give it a little two-tone look. All right, while that's drying, just over here, pulling some panels. That one here, rock guard. Gonna straighten that bend out, sand it up, started doing my bolts. For the other shields, but let's get this one off. Already got the bolts out of it. Got to get a wrench on the back side. Pop this bad boy off, and I think I got to straighten that piece out right there too. Little greasy grease in there. Get this panel off. At least that one is nice and straight. I'll be able to just clean her up. Everything looks good under here too. I like that. I like it. All right, just straighten the ding that was in that one. I didn't get it on film. I'll shoot you up this one here. We got this little bend here. I like straightening things out, you know. A little hammer action. As long as you have a metal backing, something like that, straightens out pretty fairly easy. And you gotta listen to your metal. Hear that different sound? It lets you know when it's flat. It'll go dunk, dunk. That's flat. Flat. Not bad. Not bad. A little bit more. A little more on this side. Nice. They come out good. Just the way it's supposed to look. Nice and nice. Get these sanded up. This one doesn't need nothing but sanding. No, I'm debating whether to take my sandblaster. I got a little sandblaster to do this or just polish it up real quick. I don't know what to do yet. All right, let's get this panel. Heavy little guy. Yeah. You know what's gonna happen. We'll get all these panels off, and then it's gonna turn cold again. Won't be able to paint it. Outside, at least. There's another panel. A lot of panels on here, but it will make a difference. You take these off, sand them down, and paint them. Even though the paint won't be as nice in other spots, they're your key focal points, you know? Boom, 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 boom. Looking good is what they will say. All right, let's grab these ones under the rams. Starting to get too many bolts out, so I'm gonna start putting them back in the spot. All right, there's all my panels. I'm gonna get them sanded up. Take my time, go through them, and pick up some paint tomorrow when I pick up that dozer blade, cutting edge. done, so move on to the next thing. Enough of the sanding. I started sanding these. These two I'm gonna sandblast tomorrow, but I DA'd those down. Gonna scrape away the blade, get it all cleaned up. Maybe take this one off. Always put something under your blade. Don't trust hydraulics, whatever you do, because you get one chance at that. One chance at that if that blade decides to come down and you're under there. All right, we gotta get this cleaned up. So this shows you how much the blade is wore. The new one should come up to here, and it's a reversible blade. See where the bolts are? That much would be up there. And your end bits here are wore out. See how round these are? These will actually be up here and square, and these are your eyes. When you're in the cab, that's what you use the grade with, and I can't even see this. That's how bad it's wore. So that's why I'm replacing it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. A lot of bolts in this bad boy. A lot of bolts. 25, I believe. All right, got that all cleaned up. Let's see what this Milwaukee could do. Get on there, boy. Oh, try a different one. There we go. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That's a pretty impressive gun right there. All right, I'm gonna pull the rest of these bolts off. I got 24 to go. All right, I got most of them. The end bits are rounded off. Can't get those at all. They're all rounded. I have to torch them or grind them. And a couple ones here are rounded. Can't get on those. And a couple I had to break loose. These holes down here, this section had to break loose with a breaker bar. Other than that, I'm gonna go grab the grinder. Plasma cutter would be nice. My torch, my torch is out of gas, so whatever. It's getting it. I'll cut these off. There ain't too many. All right, I got that out. Let's see what we got here. Move some stuff because it's gonna crash down. I cut those bolts. The first time I showed you, I cut it the wrong way, but that's why it was a little harder to get off. So what I did on the second bolt, instead of cutting across flat, I cut like that and then just knocked the bolt off. Should have done that the first time, but whatever. All right, I got that one right there. All right, last end bit. There she is. There's all the pieces. Always keep these for that's steel, you know. You could use it on other things, buckets, whatever. Still a good cutting edge. All right, looks good under here. You get a little bit of wear right here, and that's from not replacing this end bit soon enough, and it just ends. It wears the ends. But that's not going to be an issue at all. On my New Holland, I actually was wore up into this, halfway into this bolt before, and then I rebuilt all that on my other dozer. But this is in good shape. Nice and straight. Everything's straight. So tomorrow the parts will be in, and we'll be installing that. I'll grab that. I got the wiper coming that I'm missing, and all the hardware with the new 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check you in the AM. All right, just in the evening. Just already changed the other final drive fluid. Just thought I'd grab the camera real quick, show you. Pull top plug, oil level. The fluid's here. Here's your bottom. Make sure that top's open, otherwise it will just chug. It won't come out, which I'll put that in just so it doesn't come out severely fast all over my hand, because it's gonna come out like so. Then you could use this as a valve. You could hear it. See it go faster. And when I pull it right out, she'll come right fast. And you can slow it down once. It's gonna take 2 of these, probably 2 of these, then I transfer it into there. 2 catch pans. I think it takes 2 gallons or 2.5 gallons to fill this. I just do it with a 5-gallon 80/90 oil. But just wanted to get this clip in there, in between clips. Gonna drain her, change the fluid. Next afternoon, kind of drizzly and rainy day, crappy. Boom! Dozer blade. Big difference from that one. Look how, that shows you how that other one was wore. Man, it's heavy. Cut those straps, take them down, take them apart. Gotta pull that bolt. There's my new hardware. 25 bolts. Let's get this thing fired up, get it up in the air, put this back under it. All right. This is like Christmas. Tell you, love new parts. Get this off. I'm gonna get a tape measure and measure the difference. How much that other one was wore, anyways. Oh yeah. I gotta go get my drill, my impact. It's up charging. Get that. Get these things on. Got some nice washers and bolts out of the deal. I'm sure I got charged for it. All right, let's just see for fun. 5.5. And we are at 8. Wow. Wore pretty good. Wore pretty good. All right, make a difference. Put 2 bolts like that. Slide her in. Nice. 2 more bolts. Nice. I'll work my way right across like this, dry fit it all in, and straighten it out if it needs to be turned like this. You could move these around just a bit. Take a string, take whatever, eye it up, do whatever you want to do. Get that in. That's gonna make a nice difference. It hangs out way more. The other one was flush with this and down here. I got that much more blade now, you know. It was like here. So when you're standing in the cab now, you see that yellow tab, it's like a flag. And that's what you see when you're up there to grade. We'll show you when it's complete. Make sure you put that post in there. I almost forgot. All right. This one is lettered YA, and I have no clue why. But yeah. Oh, let's get her in. It's a heavy one. It's a heavy one. Nice. Oh. Yeah, nice heavy little guy. Ooh, got you bouncing with me. Come on, get in there. Don't pinch my fingers. Come on, baby. Oh, she's tight. Tight fit, tight fit. Let's see what we got. There she is. And then just you see how this was like this? Tap it. Get your bottom lined up. Get your bottom all trued up before you go and yarn them down. That way she's cutting even, you know? Look at that. How straight and nice, huh? That's real sweet. Yeah. Exciting. Now that other one was like way down here, man. 2.5 inches, I think, short. That is gonna be nice. All right, let's get the bolts on. What am I talking? Come on, let's get it done. Get it done and test it, right? I'll tell you guys, go. I mean, I could have saved that other hardware and probably reused it. It's not worth it. Look how nice this is, you know? It's not worth the fight. And for $40 in hardware, come on. It's a no-brainer. A no-brainer. I still keep them, though, because you always need nuts and bolts like this in case something happens. But you keep them as a spare. The nuts, especially, you know, for welding out broken studs or whatever. These are nice, grade 8. But I'll get these on and we'll torque them down. Get the machine fired up. Give her an old test and tune. The other thing is, this is not an aftermarket blade. Komatsu OEM makes a difference. And really, honestly, I priced them both out. And the company Anderson, you know, they work with you. They basically match the aftermarket price. So always go to the dealer first. Get your quotes, you know, compare. Because that aftermarket, you don't really know what you're getting. And if you get half the life out of it, it wasn't worth it. So I just took a straight edge that I have at a 6-foot level and run it down it. And I had to adjust them a little bit to get them dead true. These center ones were hanging down, which left the bottom open. So these had to come up. By eye, they look good, but they didn't. You want to put a string or a straight edge, get them where they gotta go, because they are a little bit adjustable. All right, she's all tightened down, looking good. Just starting to assemble the stack back up. Got the heat paint, the cooker heat paint, gloss. Come out all right. I mean, there's some blotchiness in here. I put like 7 coats on this thing too. But it will be fine because it will get covered up with the guards where it's blotchy. The main part is at least this part, where it builds the heat. I mean, this isn't heat paint and it's staying good. I mean, my John Deere dozer I had, this was all blistered and raw. It was metal from the heat from the muffler. Bad design, I guess, on that part. I haven't looked under here. There might be a heat shield or something. But yeah, my JD was all, couldn't keep the paint on the hood. Let's just put it that way. So get this all assembled and we'll give her a little test drive. Now these guards here I just painted in my regular satin black, because I don't think there's going to be any heat there, and I use this satin black on everything on my dump trucks, you know. Every year I touch up the frame, touch up the panel plate, anything, all underneath, because the salt, you know, you pressure wash it, salt gets on it, and then you just hit it up every year, make it look good for Mr. DOT and me. All right, it's official. Looks good. I gotta paint that another time when it's nice. Hit that up satin. But yeah, looks a lot better. Look at that tank. Oh yeah, tell me she ain't awesome. Tell me she ain't awesome. right, guys, thumbs up if you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. It means huge in the YouTube world. The channel's growing, almost 3,000 subscribers, and it's all because of you guys, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay tuned. We're gonna do a little test run on this dozer right now, but next video on it, we'll get these panels all painted, get them put on, and maybe do some other stuff, some filters, whatever, get into something. But these machines got to get to work, got to make the money. So stay tuned. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.